and like that. And that should be a completely warded area where he's not going to be able to blow up anything. He might be able to knock these torches off the wall, but that's probably about it. Hello and welcome to another episode of Regrowth Reloaded. Okay, let's start things off today here. We got two new trees that I managed to breed up. We have a sugar maple tree as well as this one here, the bull pine. So I'm still trying for some of the other ones. Right now I'm trying to get a hill cherry, which is going to be crossbred between apple oak and silver lime, or it can also be between birch and silver lime. So far nothing, but it hasn't been going that long yet, so let's see how that turns out. But let's get started with something that I worked on between episodes, and it's right over here. As you can see, I took down the remainder of the power station that we had here, and I built this instead. This is a tree farm using forestry. So I did the large one, which is a 5 by 5 by 4 construct in the center, and then it comes out 6 in each of the cardinal directions, and then it just ties them together like this. And then you have to, and these are farm blocks, and we can take a look at the recipe for those real quick. Just show you, there's not much to them. Farm blocks, and you can use different types of blocks. I just did the standard stone bricks, and that's a stone brick with copper slabs and tin electron tubes. Makes the farm blocks, and then the controller is, let's see, where's the controller? Well, let's just go down the line there. So you got the farm blocks, and you got a gearbox, which is the farm block with 3 tin gears. And after the gearbox, you only need one of those. You need a hatch. You need at least one hatch. I've got 2 on this one. So that's a farm block with 2 tin gears and a trap door. There's our hatch. A valve, you need 1, and that's a farm block with 2 pieces of glass and a tin gear. And then our control is a farm block with 2 redstone and a golden electron tube. And then I put this lever here on top to turn it off manually. Now I have been running this thing. I did a whole bunch of spruce and oak, and I completely filled up our inventory downstairs. But let me show you underneath this thing. Now these are that's humus, which is automatically created by this. And then if we just look here, let me just go ahead and dig up a piece of grass here. You can see that underneath all the humus is regular stone bricks. So that's, you have to lay down the stone bricks, and you have to build that piece in the middle, and it is 4 tall. Now I've got a secret hatch here. So you see here where it says carpenter's hatch. So it's a carpenter's block formed into a hatch, and then I had a piece of grass that I used to make a invisible hatch. So we can come down here. This is the bottom side of this. So as you can see here, I've got the water line coming down from the tank over there, and then I've got the power line coming across here. So the water line comes in and attaches to the farm valve, and the power line attaches to the gearbox. Then I've got 2 hatches. I've got one hatch here that I've got connected to several barrels on this side, and then I've got another one here that connects to this chest. And what these are for is, this is of course the output from the farm, so which will be trees. It will also produce sand. It's going to produce saplings as well once it's completely filled with saplings. I don't have that many birch saplings. In the case of the oak farm, we also got apples out of it. So that's how that's set up. And this one here for the logs, I actually have set up as a B space barrel. So the second barrel for this is back in our storage unit where it attaches to our lines that come in from our farms. So it just kind of pumps it directly in there. So the wood that's generated in this goes directly into our AE system, our drawers, our storage drawers, and then our AE system. This one here is used for the fertilizer, and the fertilizer is made. Let me just go ahead and let's see if we can look at the recipe of this. Now we're not using this one, we're using this recipe here. It's saltpeter with sand and dirt. And saltpeter, we can either get it from the nether, digging up the saltpeter, or you can crush gunpowder into saltpeter. So that's what we're doing. We have tons and tons of essence of creeper, so we can make gunpowder. So we've got unlimited amounts of fertilizer. And then I'm just putting dirt in here too, because the dirt, you have to keep it supplied with dirt. And it will eventually, the humus that's up there will turn into sand occasionally. So that's why we have a sand chest in here. So it'll eject the sand out, it'll come down in here, and then it'll replace the dirt mixed with the fertilizer to make the humus that the trees are going to grow on. So let's come in here, and I've only got 26 birch saplings, so I'm going to go ahead and place them in here. And then we're going to come up top and we're going to turn the system on. Just flip the switch there. We can stand back here, and it should start planting some of these birches as soon as the system warms up here. There we go. So that's all of the birch saplings that I have. As soon as it starts cutting them down, it'll make more, and they'll recycle them into the system. Actually, these will, you can see these are now silver birches. Let me go ahead and take, I need one, because I wanted to get my chest, or my barrel set up down here for it. Do I have it in here? Yes, I do. I had the other barrel that I was using for the saplings there, so now we got that. Let me go ahead and just lock it, and I can pull that back out. We can put it back in here. And there we go. So when the trees grow, they'll chop them down. The wood will come down into here, into this barrel, which is automatically linked to our system. All saplings will come into this one once this is completely filled up. And then when we encounter the sand issue, the sand will be ejected and come into this one here. And then if there's any other byproducts like apples or nuts or fruit or anything like that, can come into another barrel here. And this one here will constantly put more fertilizer into the system for us. So let's get out of here. All right, I'm going to go sleep real quick, and then I'm going to catch up with you back over in our Thaumcraft area. All right, we're over here in our Thaumcraft area, and I want to look at a couple of things today. None of these are actual quests, but first thing I want to take a look at in the Thaumonomicon here, we're going to come under the Golomancy tab. And I want to come up here to this one called the Hungry Chest. The Hungry Chest is able to pick up items by itself if they are dropped close enough to touch it. So this is a very simple, it's just 7 planks and a trap door with 5 air, 3 ordo and 3 perdicio. So I've got this stuff in here real quick. So let's come over here, and we've got our new wand right there. And so let's go ahead and put in the 7 wood and the trapdoor, And oh, let's go ahead and put our robes on so we get our discount. May as well. There we go. So it was like 4.7. Let's see what it goes down to. 4, 2.4, and 2.4. There we go. Let's go ahead and grab our hungry chest. Alright, now the hungry chest, I'm going to put it over here in front of our thaumatorium. The reason being is because the thaumatorium just kind of spits the stuff out in front of it. So if we were to take the hungry chest, put it down here, and let's just say something comes out of here and it drops on top of this. Let's just toss that there. See, the chest opens up, picks it up, and eats it. So that's how the hungry chest works. Anything that touches it, it will pick it up. So it actually has to touch it. So that just kind of simplifies this a little bit. When we're using this and it starts spitting the things out, the chest will pick it up so we don't have to catch it in our inventory. So there's the hungry chest. The next thing I want to do is we're going to work on another wand focus. So let's come back in here. We're going to come back under, I believe it's the thaumaturgy, yes. And we're going to come to this one here, wand focus warding. This powerful focus has a very interesting ability when used on a block. It will create an invisible protective barrier around that block. From that point on, the block will not be able to be removed or destroyed until you once again use the wand on it. The focus can be used on most simple blocks and they will retain many of their normal properties, though while warded, those blocks will effectively become frozen in time. While holding a wand with this focus, you will be able to see all blocks that you and only you have warded. So this one is going to use our nether star that we got on our nether fight, but it's also going to take 2 quicksilver, 2 nether quartz, and 2 order shards and 2 earth shards. So let's go ahead and let's come in here and let's grab that. So we have 2 earth shards, 2 order shards, 2 quicksilver, 2 nether quartz, and the nether star. So let's go ahead and put the nether star in the center here. And I want to look at that again. So they're opposite each other. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And we could do it like this. Let's see. Ignore the corner ones. So quicksilver, earth. Quicksilver, earth. Nether quartz order. Nether quartz order. Quicksilver, earth, nether quartz order. Okay, so it's just repeating that over again. So quicksilver, earth, nether quartz, and order. Now, what essentia do we need for this? We need 10 cognitio, 25 ordo, 25 terra, and 25 tutorment. Cognitio, ordo, terra, tutorment. So cognitio, I made some of that up. It is over here somewhere. Let's see, where's the one with the brain? Cognitio. I know we needed the tutorment, which is the armor. Ordo and terra. Let's see. Ordo and terra. Should already have in here. How much terra do I have? 48. Ordo is 39. How much did did we need? 25 and 25. Okay, we should be good on everything. Let me go ahead and put these jars down. Get our wand. Tap. And this is a moderate instability, so hopefully everything should be okay. I don't know why it's pulling Terra from over there instead of over here, but make sure everything's staying where it belongs. Everything's looking like it's doing good so far. And boom, there we go. We have our wand focus awarding. Fantastic. All right, so we can go ahead and put that in our baubles pouch. And I will show you how that works. Because what I want to do now is I'm going to make us a wither cage. So I made some clear glass. And if you don't know how to do that, it is just, we can look at the recipe real quick. It is just molten glass in the Tinker Smeltery. So you just put sand in the Tinker Smeltery, and then you put it in the casting basin, and you get clear glass out of it. So let's head downstairs. I'm just going to go ahead and keep it in the area that we were in. I went ahead and actually fixed that up a while ago just to put it back to what it was originally. And I probably should put stairs all the way down here, but I'll do that later. All the way down to bedrock. Although we could put this on the surface and it wouldn't hurt anything because this is going to keep the wither in. Now, you don't have to use glass. I just did it because I wanted to be able to see inside of it. Actually, let's see what we got here, because I made this room the right size for it. So let me go ahead and hollow this out a little bit more, and I'll be right back with you. All right, I went ahead and dug this out just a little bit more. Again, it doesn't need to be anything too fancy. I just want to kind of put some stuff down. I probably didn't even need to do that, but what the heck. Yeah. All right, so what I want is I'm going to take our wand and we're going to go ahead and we're going to hit F and we're going to put our warding focus on it like that. And then I'm going to apply that to all of this here. I'm going to do the same to all of these in the ceiling. And the wall. Actually, I should have, let me just do this. I'm going to put these back in here. that. And then let's go ahead and get our wand back, and let's just put the warding on all of this. Like that. And I'd probably just go ahead and do these as well. Alright, that should be good enough. And then I'm going to put these torches back on the wall there. Yes, we can. Alright, so I want to get my glass. I'm just going to make something like this so that I can get in here, build him, get out, stand back here, and then I can hit him from either side like that. So let's go ahead and use our... This not work on glass. Aha, that's interesting. Okay, well then, so much for that idea. But we can just go ahead and put our stone back in. Like that. And like that. And that should be a completely warded area where he's not going to be able to blow up anything. He might be able to knock these torches off the wall, but that's probably about it. He cannot blow up any of these stones, and he's going to be trapped in here. So let me get the stuff together, and we're going to try this real quick. I'll be right back with you. All right, so I went and got the stuff. So I've got some, just in case, we've got some milk and got some soul sand. We've got the withered skeleton. I've got the magical potion. I'm going to try to see if I can do this without that. I do want to put a couple of these things in here just in case. I don't want to lose them if I die. But we should be okay then. Let's see if we can just maybe use the Terra Sword on them. See what that does. I might take the magical potion just in case, but I think we'll be okay. Let me get some soul sand and the wither skulls. So we should be able to come in here. 1, 2. And not put it on the wall. Go get my pick. Let's try this again. No, not on front either. Why does this have to be so difficult? 1. 2. There we go. Let's stand back here. A little bit back so we don't get caught in the blast. Now you should see that he can't do anything. He's stuck in there. Got to go in with the sword. Okay, so we got to use Didn't need any of that extra stuff. Okay, so we got another star out of it. I thought we would get another yellow heart out of it. Let's try this again. Let me go ahead and get some more. Go ahead and put my nether star away. 3 of those. I wonder if it'll work that other way too, if you do when you do it like this. Nope. Oh well, worth a try. Be a lot easier than jumping up and setting it up that way, but let's do this again. Two, 3. Yeah. Now it does nothing, so you just come in here. And there we go. Now I got a yellow heart out of it. All right, so it's 2 withers down. What do you say? We do one more. All right. How many? Got a few left. All right. Hopefully I don't use them all up, but one, 2, 3. Did take a little bit of damage when he exploded, but it was negligible. Piece of cake. All right, so that was pretty easy once we had that in place. There's not much to worry about there. So we got a couple of goodies. I only fought them 3 times with you, so I'll probably find a whole bunch more, you know, between episodes. But we did get 2 yellow hearts out of this. So what I want to try to do here is let's see if we can look at yellow heart canisters. And these are made up of red heart canisters, yellow hearts, and a golden apple, and that's a notch apple. Now, I do believe I have red heart canisters in the system already, so let's take a look at that. Let me just look at heart. I've got 1, but I've got 10 more miniature red hearts. So let me look at the heart canisters. Go ahead and we need a jeweled apple, a necrotic bone, an empty canister, and that. So let's just go ahead and make one of those real quick. Jeweled apple. I don't have any diamonds, but that's easy enough to do. Diamonds. Craft. I need 4 of them. Let's just craft 10 of them. Oh, actually, I need 8 because I'm doing... No. All right. Let's see. Diamonds. 1, 2, 3, 4. Go ahead and toss those back in there. There's our jeweled apple. Come back into our heart canisters. Do we have any necrotic bones? We have everything there. Okay, we do. There's our second heart canister. So we need to make golden apples, and those should be easy. We got tons of gold. We got apples, so let's go ahead and do this. 1, 2 notch apples. There we go. Let's clear that out. Yellow heart canisters. 1. And what was... And another yellow heart there. 2. There we go. We got 2 more yellow hearts. Let's come into here. So that takes us up to, should be 24 hearts now that we've got. 3. And come on, come on, come on. 24. All right, so we now have 24 hearts available to us. All right, well, that's it for this episode. I know it's a little shorter than usual, but that's okay. We did get quite a bit done. In the next episode, I think I want to step away from Thaumcraft for a while. I know we got a few things left to do in there, but I want to step away from that and maybe get back into some witchery. We do also have to start our blood magic line at some point soon. So maybe we'll look into that as well. So until next time. This is Desert Rat. Have a good one. Bye.